Yo, yo. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Kyle? What's up, Burb? What's up, Lone Wolf? What's up, Emmeline? How you guys doing? Yo, what's up, Throat? What's up, Landon? I'm doing pretty good, guys. Got some really cool stuff earlier. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Ben? No. I haven't even shot a single animal today that has a great one. I was just shooting all tigers and a couple snow leopards. Exactly, bro. Well, some people know one of the things that I got. Nobody knows both things that I got other than you. I think 4 or 5, Landon. Not too many. They're very hard to get level 1s. That's what I mean, other than you. You're the only person that knows. Oh, nice, Ben. Which ones did you get? That's sick, bro. I might do some moose today as well. Nice, Mason. That's a good one. I think that's like the second most common 50/50s, but it's still a very rare one, dude. I don't have that one yet. Nice, Kyle. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say you got a two-tone with the big rack and a speckled with the quad paddle. Oh. Well, that's the sad reality of moose grinding. At least the bird spider rack's a pretty good combo if you don't have it already. Same with the two-tone. They're a couple of the better ones to get in the spider rack. Yeah, the big rack is kind of rare. I only have 4 in like 25 moose, and that's pretty rare apparently. Or that's pretty good. The fuck happened to that guy? One of my level 1s is here. There he is. Yeah. I mean, I think like 17 of my moose great ones are either the quad paddle or the spider rack. It's like very rare that you get the non-spider rack or quad paddles. Yo, what's up, Cork? Yeah, I don't even know what happened to that guy. But Yeah, the fallow can get like hella wonky, bro. I have a spoon rack that's like that. Like the only one that I've got like that. All the other ones are like normal looking. Alright, Ben. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one, bro. See you when you get back. I'll just get this one first. Bit late. Nice, Kyle. How big was it? Oh, nice. Was that a super troll? Or was it an 8? Yo, what's up, Falcon? How you doing, bro? Oh, okay. That's like really close to a diamond. Well, not really close, but it's like pretty close. I think my super troll scored around the same. Nothing yet. I'm only 10 minutes in. No, not even 7. I mean, I think that level 8 wolves can make rare, or make diamond, but I've never actually seen one. I've just been told that they can. At least it's like an albino, though. Not like a dark gray or something. Yeah, the albino's a very good one. I don't know what my... I know my favorite's the acromel. I don't know what my second favorite is. It's either the albino or the charcoal mel, I would say. Yeah, the normal mel is good. They're basically all good besides for like dark gray and egg white. I used to like the old egg white, but the new egg white I'm not like not a big fan of. The Viperon is pretty easy to tell apart. Honestly, you just gotta look at like the legs in the back. Yo, what's up, Cork, bro? Appreciate it, man. I think I've gotten 3 or 4. I don't think I botched a single one. I actually don't think I botched a single rare in general. I didn't even botch the one dark rare that I got. Yeah, bro, appreciate it, man. I'll give you the member role on Discord after I end the stream. Looks so weird, bro. I'm not even in the right loadout. The fuck? I'm on my fucking tiger loadout. I was say, bro, where's my fucking my AR, bro? I swear that's like the mid rack. But I don't want to like take the risk. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But when I saw the left side, it just looked like the big rack. No, that's big on both sides, right? I guess not. No, that's definitely mid and big, but they're very rarely max weight. I've only got like 2 or 3 that score max weight. Really? They usually are pretty big, but they're very rarely like actually max weight. I had one that scored really high. Like I had one that scored like 268 the other day. I've been in something very weird fallows. Like I got a small rack that scored like 265 and like a half and half that scored like 68 or 268. It's like 267.8 something, but yeah, I've been getting some really awkward fallow recently. Oh, okay. Well, love how their hitboxes are 5 million times the size as they're supposed to be. How did you do that, Mason? What was wrong with it? Nice, Burb. You don't have that one, do you? Oh, nice. Did you maybe spawn something on Yukon or Medved and you just never found it? Oh, your luck is that much better on the other map. Well, you probably would have got them on Medved if you just kept going, but I will agree that Yukon is a lot better. A lot easier to get the jumper wolves, a lot easier to set up. Yeah, I mean, I deserve a silver spoon after the stuff I've gotten today. I'm not even gonna lie. But welcome, Blitz. What's up, Mix? Wait, Burb, is your HM on Yukon better in like a day than it was on Medved? Well, one of the things I got today is posted in the Discord. The other one's a secret. Yeah, so I don't know. It's starting to think that I'm starting to think that HM maybe affects great ones. It can't be a coincidence as your HM is pretty good in like a day, better than your Medved one in about a day, and you've gotten 2 fairly quick great ones. Can't be a coincidence every time, right? You're in the Discord because you're a member. You probably just didn't select the roles, so you can't see any of the channels. Like, you have to read the rules and click the check mark. Well, Medved is gonna be harder to HM, even though there's the same amount of wolves on both. It's just gonna be a lot harder to HM Medved because they're all over the map, whereas Yukon, they're in the same area. So when you're HMing, you're getting a lot of jumpers, and they could just jump to a different zone that, you know, maybe one you haven't even found yet. Ooh, nice mix. I actually want that combo on Melee. It's one of the ones I didn't get. Well, I get a few 5s that spawn here and there, even with my diamond rate. It's pretty normal. My Discord is members only right now. Yeah, I don't really know if it's not really luck though. It's all I gotta do is get one to spawn and it'll practically be a diamond. It's the only fur that I really wanted. I'm so glad it was that one. Snowleopard rares are very like common too. They're like 1 every 100. It's just 99% of the player base has never killed even 5 snow leopards. Nope, he's still there, Cork. Although I got something else too. An hour after I got the thing, who I didn't kill as well. I'll post it in the other channel, Cork. One that I made yesterday. Cause I'm gonna shoot them back to back. Only Thrill knows about this so far. No, I'm not gonna shoot them on stream. Because it's gonna take fucking forever to shoot the snow leopard. Hold on, I'll be right back. My dog is going absolutely nuts. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my dickhead dog was eating one of my sandals. I claim this other one. So. I probably will make a video on them, Cork. And yo, what's up, Rian? Sorry, I had to go do something for a second. Yeah, snow leopards are, like, hunting snow leopards are so hard. It's the only reason why I haven't done a guide on that is because of that. It's like, it's not like another great one, HM grind, right? Where I can just say do this and you can follow it. It's like, takes so long. Like, I've been hunting snow leopards off and on since, like, March of last year. And I didn't get my HM good until, like, October. Like, it was, like, right after Wolves came out. Or, like, right before Wolves came out that I finally got them done. Finally, bro. Yo, slow down, bro. I'm just shooting. The guy does not want to die. On Fallow, probably like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5. It's probably my second best. It's either my second or third best behind Wolves and possibly Red Deer. Wait, what? All my exterior zones are 2s, yeah, that's what you mean. I think I have 4 or 5 1s. I know for a fact I have 4. I think I have 5 because I've seen one That's got the same estimate and the same fur as another one. So I think I've counted that one twice. So I know for a fact I have 4. I think I might have 5. And then yeah, I don't shoot all my 2s down to the smallest 2s. If I had only like minimum weight estimate 2s on Fallow, that shit would take forever. And I don't even think it'd be worth it. Because I don't think I could possibly get my diamond rate any lower than it really is. Except for like if I went really extreme with it, and it probably would drop like 1. Yeah, mine was 1 in 10 before I shot a couple. Well, it wasn't really 1 in 10. Like 1 in 10 to 1 in 15 before I shot a few level 3s. But yeah, my Great One rate didn't really change from before. It's not like any other like Great One grind, so I can't really just make a guide on it because it's different, right? But I'll tell you how I do it. I have 4. There's 5 male snow leopards, right? 4 of my 5 are very low level. 3 of them are level 4. 1 of them is level 5. Level 4 is the smallest the male snow leopards can go. So when I shoot the one that I shoot, it's almost always a diamond. But it gets tricky because they're not as easy to pin down as tigers. So you have to spend a lot of time searching. It took me like 8 months, basically, to get mine managed down. And I had an initial spawn diamond, which meant I had an initial spawn level 4 and level 5. So I basically had half of it done from the start, and it still took me that long. It's not really like... It's not really like something that everybody's going to be able to do. Like an HM Fallow grind or something. If you have an initial spawn diamond and you didn't kill it yet, that could help, because then you can, if you have a few big snow leopards, because there's not very many of them, like let's say you have 2 level 9s, which is totally possible. I've seen people have 3 initial spawn diamonds before. If you have 1 or even 2 initial spawn level 9s, or a few big 8s and a 9, you can pretty easily manage down the others. It'll just take a while. They seem to respawn. They have home ranges like tigers, but I haven't really figured out where they go yet. The one that I shoot is the only one that I really know perfectly, and I know it'll respawn in like the same 1 or 2 area every time. That's why I can keep finding him. No, tigers, you can pin them down anywhere. They have set home ranges, and people actually know them. Whereas snow leopards, they really don't. Like, the tiger grind is literally so easy that somebody could set it up in their sleep. Just none of the big streamers or whatever have made a guide on it, so nobody really knows how to do it. Yo, what's up, T.O.? How you doing, bro? I wish, bro. Hopefully you're poor, man. A lot of people have been getting them recently. I'm doing pretty good. Not yet. Only been streaming for 30 minutes. I think I went AFK for like 5. Nice, Logan. Let's go, bro. Which combos do you get, man? That's sick, bro. Holy, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a super rare Bantang. Which you'd think they'd be pretty common, because they make diamond fairly often, but, like, nobody really, like, hunts them for the rares. Maybe, Kyle. Hopefully, bro. Nice, yeah. I have all the furs in the racks. I'm just missing a few combos. There's only one combo that I'm missing that I really want, though. Yep, that first one's the one that I'm trying to get. That's my favorite one I don't have. I don't have a Mocha Irish Elk yet. I have the Mocha fur on 2 different racks, and I've got the Irish Elk on everything but Mocha. But both those are good combos. I actually like both those. The hooded saw blade is, like, pretty underrated. Oh, I just spawned in. What's up, Chax? What's up, man? Going pretty well. Nice, Callum. That's cool, bro. Yo, what's up, Andreas? I'm doing pretty good, bro. Yeah, I've got a few of them, but half of them are like mid-grade ones, you know? I'm trying to get all the good ones. Alright, bro. Hopefully you can end up going to sleep. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Like on whitetail especially. That's the one that usually has issues. Oh man, what is that guy? Yo, what's up, Rian? How you doing, bro? My bad, bro. I think I was AFK when you were in here earlier. I'm doing pretty good. I don't actually know. Again, what's with these little guys, bro? Like months without seeing a level 3 Fallow, and I've seen like 5 today. That means something's cooking. Another one. They usually stay there, but they can jump off like bears or whatever. It's basically like the 4-leg bear method, but with 1 lion leg. You gotta be careful with hunting pressure though, because sometimes with the hunting pressure, if like you have a few zones and then you get dead zone pressure, very rarely it'll move them away. That also might not even be supposed to happen. That might just be like literally something that only happens to me. I get like some of the most random like bullshit when I'm grinding. If you have females on the lake too, you can swap them with males, same way you'd swap the bears. What are you? Yo, what's up, bot? Oh, nothing yet. Nice, bro. Pretty good. Damn, bro, that sucks. How'd you do that? Did you spine him or? What's up, so? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, 284 is still big though. I only have one. I only have one Fallow that scored bigger than that, and I'm pretty sure it was the one that I'm pretty sure it's a max score. Like the big spoon racks seem pretty rare. Because I've got what, like I've got like 24 spoon racks, something like that. 23. And I've only got one that scored that big. It's going pretty good, though. Not on the stream, no, though. The Mocha Blade is good, bro. I like the Mocha Blade. I've only got 2 Mochas in 36 Fallow Great Ones, so it's not very rare for me, or not very common for me. That's insane, bro. What? That's a pretty rare combo, I think. I don't see it too often. Yeah, of course. The silver spoon is like every Fallow Great One's a silver spoon, at least for me. Yeah, that's why you gotta go. You gotta go grind your wolves. Oh yeah, really? That's crazy. Yeah, I only have one spoon rack that. Well, I have one that scored 283 something, and then one that scored 288.85, which I believe is max. I've not seen one bigger than that. Yeah, it wasn't another hollow though. Don't worry. Well, then how are you gonna get the hollow if you ain't gonna grind for it? Because I mean, it don't seem to want to show up for me. You probably have a higher chance of getting the hollow than I do. Which Discord server is it? Because I've seen the one in Pro server that's 288.85, and that's the record in that server. Which I guess would round up to that, but it doesn't show up like that in game. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know, because I've multiple people said that was the max, so, and they seem to know what they're doing. I've also seen like 4 or 5 with that exact score, which is kind of a weird exact score if that's not max. Yeah, you're not even near that, bro. That's pretty small for a big rack. 12 to 15, I believe. I usually just set the time to 14. Yeah, watch out females because I needed to get an albino female. But my female's on my main lake junked off because of hunting pressure. And yeah, I don't need another albino female, so. I don't think I think 4. It's either 4 or 5. Like I said, I have one that's like the same estimate and the same fur. And I might have counted that one twice, so I don't know if it's like 2 different ones and it actually just has the same estimate and the same fur, or it was the same one that just happened to be in a different place. Ones on Fallow are like super rare. They're not like muley, other stuff. Yeah, I mean that's kind of just unlucky though. There's nothing you can do to increase the rare spawns. I mean, I went 11 months without getting a Mela on Fallow, and I only have 2 albinos in similar number of kills. Well, I think the mellow fallows are like slightly more rare than the mellow whitetails and stuff like that, and the mellow whitetails are already pretty rare. Yeah, the piebald fallow are really common. They're rare, but they're like more common than like piebald for like moose even. Yeah, I've got exactly three albino fallow ever. I got one from my grind from January of last year. It was like a level 4. I got the one from the Hirschfelden mission sometimes during June. And then my most recent one was last October, and it was a super troll. What's up, one time? No, there's not. Apparently it's a bug. They show up very dark, but you can't actually get them. I believe so. That sounds like the number I remember. It's been a bit since I've had it before. It's 159.50. So I guess, yeah, the same thing. Well, if you're on PC and like it's really bugged, you can probably just like reset your map, but you could also probably just you could try to call them in there. There was something like that on Layton, where like they wanted me to kill a coyote in a certain area, and I literally had no drink or feed zones for an area, like, or for a coyote in that area, so I literally had to like chain them with fucking feeders to get them into the area and then kill them. I feel like they made these missions for like, well, they came out when the game came out, right? So like 8 years ago, and then they changed where the animals are in the map, and then they forgot to update the missions to go with them. So I remember having issues with like one of the Hirschfeld missions as well. Not nearly as bad as the Layton, bro. I feel like all the Layton ones were like so annoying. Hopefully, Rain. I mean, if it's albino, you'll know it, because there's no like white looking ones. I think I got 270s in like 7,000 kills, 8,000 kills. One of them, I got a max that was white. I got two small chocolate ones, a small spotted one, and a max score chocolate one that I shot with a 300, so I didn't even tax it. That's pretty good, bro. That's better than 1 in 10. That's very good, HM. Better than most people's. On any species, to be honest. My guy's minimum is 265. I had one yesterday, or it was like 2 days ago. I had one that's minimum was 269. I think I just spined him though, so hopefully he doesn't make 270. Yeah, that's definitely good, Waylon. I mean, Wonton, that's pretty standard without HM though. They're usually like that. I already have this for 270 though. Okay, it still was at 267. Who are you, bro? That's good. I only got one Mela in my entire grind or more. And it was that max score super rare. For best HM, no. But if you're just going for a diamond like every 15 kills, then probably yeah. I feel like getting them to all fours is pretty easy though. Damn, 3 5s in a row. Nice, bro. How big is it? Is it like a male? Or is it a female? Was it gold? It's a male, dude. That's sick. That's going pretty well, Steve. I think I got a fallow diamond like every 4 to 5 kills. So, pretty HM'd. Yeah, is it even possible for a wildebeest male to score anything less than gold? Unless you, like, purposefully botch it? I've never actually seen one. I think they're like Capercaillie. Where they're like all level 3 and all gold. Yeah, maybe you got a jumper. Work. Maybe time to check some drink zones. I feel like my boar were like very consistent throughout the entire grind, which they usually aren't. Like, most of my grinds usually like at one point in time they won't be that consistent, but boars felt like they were pretty good throughout the entire duration. That's crazy, bro. What is your dime rate like total on boar? It's probably better than mine. Oh, yeah, I usually count it for like the first few I do for a grind, or like the first few after I like fix my HM or like make it better. But then after that, I don't really count. It like takes too long. If I get like a stream deck, I might though. Yeah, but say even with like insane god tier HM, bro. Like I don't even think I got 7 in one rotation a single time. That's like almost half your total shooters. Oh, come on. All my Fallow are level 2, but I have like 4 or 5 level 1s. But I'm also only shooting 15 per rotation, so I'm able to have more that are big. Or, sorry, I'm able to have more that are less. Yeah, it's very rare that you can get them to level 1, though. It's practically all RNG. Oh my god. Mocha typical. Oh my god. Oh my god, a good combo. Oh my god, a good combo. It's been fucking years. It's been years since I've had a good combo. I thought it was a spoon rack. It's not actually been years since I had a good combo, but that's one of the ones I need. The fucking Irish Elk Mocha is actually going to be the last one that I get. You can't make this shit up. That's my 3rd Mocha. Now I have every fur on the Mocha, or every rack on the Mocha, besides for the fucking one I want. Well, it's my 3rd favorite combo, I think, this one. Bro, a big rack and a Mocha together? That's like... Fuck, that never happens, bro. I don't get big racks or Mochas. Well, that's 3 combos that we need left, or that we need to get that are left. The silver typical, which is probably the most rare Fallow combo. The painted blade, which I swear is like every other great one Fallow for most people. Somehow I haven't got that one. And the Irish Elk Mocha, coincidentally my favorite one, and that's fine. I'm telling you, it'll be the last one I get. That's crazy, Waylon. That's the one that I'm grinding for. If that guy was Irish Elk Mocha, bro, we would stop right here. We'd be done. We'd be on to Red Deer immediately. I don't know. It's a toss up for my second favorite between this one, Silver Typical, or Hooded Blade, or Mocha Blade. Painted Irish Elk is good too. There's like a few contenders for number 2, but the thing about the Fallow is that there's like some really good combos, this being one of them, but then they drop off so fast. I actually don't think so, Waylon. I think it's one of the more common ones. I think the game just knows it's the one that I want, so that's why I don't get it. I've seen probably hundreds in people's lodges, bro. It's this one and the silver typical and the golden typical that I don't see very often. I like the blade rack on hooded, and I like the blade rack on um what am I saying? On Mocha. Nice, bro. Finally. We broke the fucking silver spoon curse. Well, actually, my last one was... Wait, that's 2 big rack Fallows in a row, bro. That's fucking so rare. My last one was literally the hooded big rack. That's 4 big racks and 30... Oh, and they're gonna flee because my tent is there. Fuck. Oh. That's a pretty good, pretty good assortment. You have 2 of the 3 that I'm missing now. I don't have any guides, but the best thing that I can say to do is if you actually just want to spawn great ones, just do herd management. And do like extreme herd management, because it definitely works. A lot of people aren't willing to try to put the time in to like get their diamond rate to be like 1 in 8 or 1 in 5. But anybody that I know that does gets very similar results. Bro, I saw the mocha fur and the rack, and I thought it was a spoon. I would say, no, I wasted my mocha on a spoon. Another one. Okay, I should be able to take it from him. I mean, I fucking backed my game up anyway, so. I'm just hoping that doesn't, like, spine him. I mean, it does, bribe. That's a blatant robbery, and I'm reloading the save because I aimed so low. That's why I hate taking things from, like, elevated angles, because of shit like that. Well, appreciate it, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's just because of herd management. Like, I'll keep it real. Like, if I wasn't doing HM, there would be, like, one great one every, like, month. Oh, he got all wet, so the fucking picture looks dog shit. Look at how ugly he looks because the fucking water hit him. That's pretty big for... Is it? For a big wreck? I don't remember what my other one scored. I wouldn't say top 3 in the game, but it's definitely top 3 for Fallow. Would not argue with that one bit. Alright. That was only... I actually made good pace. I got like, what, 80 something kills in 70 minutes, despite being AFK. Did you get a spoon mocha right, like, now? That's pretty crazy if you got one, like, literally right now. Oh, okay. I mean, this is my third Mocha in 36. 37 if you count the one that I gave to Zoe. Which I feel like is pretty unlucky. But at least the 3 Mochas that I've got have all been different racks. I'm hoping the next one... What's kind of annoying about it now, right, is that if my next one, even if my very next one is the Mocha Irish, that will mean I only need 2 more combos to get Fallow, and like every combo for Fallow. So you already know that I'm gonna try to like fucking get every one of them, just so that I literally never have to go back on Fallow again. I mean, I could get super rares, but like I can also just find those randomly. You know, like you don't really have to grind for them. It's very unlikely to find them. Yeah, you gotta find a place for him. I'm assuming we just cut the painted one out of this, and eventually this one will be painted, or it will be hooded, Mocha, and silver big racks, and then this one will be painted, hooded, and Mocha Irish Elks. I like this one's pretty good. I'm not gonna change this one up. For me, yeah. I don't like the spoon rack at all. Oh no, apparently this one's pretty small. My second smallest, I guess. Well, I don't know. I have one more. All right. I'm not gonna worry about finding a spot for him now. I'm just gonna put him in the second lodge. I'd like mute the audio so it doesn't like break people's ears. I'm not a big fan of the blade rack, but okay, yeah, this one is my second smallest one. Yeah, I definitely like it better than the spoon, but I will say that it's only good on the blade rack's only good in the Mocha and the hooded. I don't think it's very good on the golden. I think it's definitely really bad in the silver, and it's probably... Look how many fucking spoons I've moved over into the second lodge. There's literally a huddle of silver spoons. And there's another one over here. Like, come on, man. Leave me alone. Well, I'm gonna move it. It's just, I'm gonna put it in the multi-mount with where the other big racks were. I just put it on the wall in my second lodge. Until I have time for it. I mean, I could just put it on, like, one of these platforms, but, yeah. Yeah, you can redo the multi-mounts. Oh, nice, bro. I like the short rack whitetail. That's honestly, it's probably my favorite. It's either that or the big rack. But I get so many big racks, it's like, I start to not like the big rack as much. Yeah, my second lodge is pretty good now. I used to just have a bunch of random rares, but then I ran out of room for great ones, so I decided moving them over there. If I move one of my tar over to my second lodge, I'd have a great one of every species in my second lodge. It's kind of crazy. Well, I don't know for most people, but at least from what I've seen for me and other people that are like really herd managed, it's just that one and the cluster rack that's every single fucking time, bro. But like, I like the big rack. It's just I see it too many times, but I hate the cluster rack, bro. I like the short rack and a couple of the 50-50 racks. And the drop time. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I've got to keep my great ones so that I can have the most in the game by the end of the year. Because it will happen. obviously the people, if I do get the most great ones in the game, nobody's actually gonna, I feel like nobody's gonna say it's real, but I feel like that makes it even better. What's up, Kraken? I did earlier, Hunter. I have to read through everything. But I skimmed through it for a second, and I saw one of the messages said HM doesn't affect great ones, but it affects the rares that spawn. Like, not the size of the rares, straight up the amount of rares that spawn, which... Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, Ibai doesn't even have the most. He's about to have the most, but... The thing about that is, I had 1 last year. And now I'm up to 189. So I got 188. Well, not... It's a new year now, but... Basically got like 180 last year, and I spent half the year hunting for real great ones. Like... Fox and Tar and stuff like that. If I spent my entire year hunting fallow deer and whitetail, I would have had 300 last year. What's up, Kraken? Oh, I don't think I got respawns. Because I left in the middle of the rotation. Probably because somebody wasn't here to curse me. Yeah, I don't have respawns. Well, since I don't like to start my rotations in the middle, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna AFK. And I'm gonna wait till I get respawns. What's up, Buck? It's different for every species, Legend, but for fallow, for example, I don't leave any 3s. I have only 2s, and I even have a few 1s, which are very rare for fallow. Alright, Thrill. Have a good one, bro. Appreciate it. Hopefully I do, bro. That'd be so funny. Yeah. Well, most of the people that have the most great ones in the game barely got any this year compared to other years. So... level 4 diamonds are pretty rare for fallow. I've got like maybe 10 or 20, but they're like pretty rare. Most of them I shoot on accident. It shouldn't affect it that much, but like when I shot my 3s, my great one rate didn't get any better, but my diamond rate got way better. Buck, it depends. It's different for each person. Like you just gotta see how many you need personally to stack. Because you could, if you're shooting down exterior like zones and not solos, you could manage them all down first try with 10 stacked, you know. But for solos, I try to get as many as possible. But at the end of the day, you know, it's RNG. So like the more you're stacked, the more obviously the more likely you are to shoot them down. But you can still get pretty unlucky. I wouldn't actively try to get a level 1 fallow. Well, and it kind of just happens. Like, you'll get the few as initial spawns. Even that, you might have 1 or 2 very rarely initial spawns. And you might also just get them when you're shooting down your map originally. I got mine when I was shooting down my level 3s. Which is, apparently it's pretty lucky, because most people... I mean, I know people that did 8,000 kills on fallow and didn't get a single level 1, so it's not like something you can reliably get. I would leave, if you have a level 3, I would try to keep them that top out at like like a max estimate of like 145. I don't know, I shot a level 3 earlier that scored 140, and even that looked a little big, but I feel like a few of those would be kind of fine. Mine were mostly around that when I left them, and my diamond rate was probably like 1 in 12 at the time. My Great One rate was pretty much 1 in 200. Just like it is now. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get them. Because they're kind of just RNG. Like, I'm pretty sure the level 1 fallows are the same as the level 2s. Like, the very small level 2s. It's just like a 50-50. Well, basically just, you get lucky, it gets a level 1 rack, essentially. So I'm pretty sure they weigh almost the same. I mean, 2 level 1 fallow is good, bro. More than most people. I think that's the actual call that fallow deer are supposed to have. Alright, bro. Let's wrap it up and respawn now. For moose, 2s, and for black bear, 3s. That's what I mean. They sounded different before, but they're supposed to sound like this now. That's how they actually are supposed to sound. It was a bug before. No, it was a bug before. And they changed their... I think it's their warning call. They changed to this, which is what it was supposed to be, but it just wasn't. But I'm pretty sure this is also just the same sound that Sika deer and like Sambar use. But I'm pretty sure they're all like closely related, so that's probably why. Technically 0, Waylon. Okay, I might go shoot some duck. I don't have any spots to shoot duck on because I actually need the lakes on this map because I grind red deer. We'll shoot some Sika deer. Depends on the species. I mean, I've noticed a pretty big, well, I don't want to say big difference, because I had 23 level 3s, right? And I shot them all down to, like, level 2s. I think most of them, I might have got 1 or 2 level 1s, and the rest were all, like, fairly small level 2s. And my diamond rate went from, like, 1 in 11 to 12 to, like, 1 in 6. So it's, like, not that much of a difference. Weirdly, I have got 2 300 kill Great One moose grinds in a row, which shouldn't happen. There's a lot, It's been a while since that happened, I would say. No, not initial spawn. I had 2 that spawned in the same rotation. So technically it would be 0, but it was like 8 kills or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna kill like 10 Sika and go back to Fallow. Yeah, I don't really think you need to get 2s for moose. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Did they reset the Sika population? I don't think so. It's all my zones. Well, I had 2 foxes spawn in the same rotation. I had 2 fallow spawn in the same rotation on 2 separate occasions. I had 2 moose spawn in one rotation. I believe I've had 2 moose spawn in the same rotation, but I can't verify that. Like the fallow, I know for 100%, and everything else, I know 100% they were in the same rotation. Well, where's all my Sika deer, bro? Oh, it's a turkey. Yeah, but fox when you're doing HM are not really that crazy. Like everybody that I know that has HM foxes, they get them in like 300 to 400 kills. It's when you're not HMing them, they seem to take years. Yep, I grind lions the same way as everything else. I just got a zone where they only spawn in the same area. I don't want to kill these level 3s, bro. Especially not that one. I'm gonna leave these guys. In case I ever need to do an HM Sika deer. Look, they're all already level 3s, bro. That's like half my Sika deer population right here, already level 3s. Maybe I'll kill them. Because if I need to get a super Sika, having 3s is probably gonna be a problem. Because of how many Sika are on the map. There's not very many. Yeah, this is why you don't leave mid-rotation, by the way. It always, like, messes up your respawn, so I have to go fucking shoot Sika deer now. For, like, 10 minutes. Yeah. Well, I feel like there's not very many Sika. There's probably only, like, 60 males. 50 or 60 males, right? I mean, they only have a very small area. It's, like, literally just here. What's up, Gavin? Yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on doing HM Sika unless they do a great one, but I mean, hey, might as well leave the level 2s. That guy's a little big, but okay, we'll shoot him. Right. I probably just have to harvest like one thing to get my respawns. Yeah, the only issue with the Seek is there's not very many. There's not like a good end goal. Like the only thing that you can really get is like one of the super rares, and like if you're HMing, you're gonna get them. If your HM is basically, which I feel like, give me 2 days of Sika deer, and I could get them down to like a 1 in 5 diamond rate. If I have a 1 in 5 diamond rate and I get a rare, it wouldn't take me very long to get the super rare. So I don't. But then after that, like, there's no real point in grinding them. I stacked a few. I actually shot I shot 2 of them that I was stacking pretty early on, because I realized halfway through that I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna shoot the big lake only, because I noticed it like holds the respawns. Okay. I wasted enough time. They should be respawned now. I could grind lions later. I still need another super rare lion. Nice, bro. I only have like I have 1 of each diamond turkey, and that's it. Okay, there we go. Finally. Well, I already have an albino diamond, so probably blonde or dark brown. If I had to pick, I guess blonde, because I have 2 female blonde lions. It was about like 20 or 30 minutes ago, too. I had like AFK for a bit because I wasn't getting respawns, so I left mid-rotation. Alright, bro. There's one of my level 1s. I have 1 here, 1 here, and 2 on this lake. I think I have 2 in this lake. It might have been the same one that I've seen twice, and then I have 1 elsewhere. I don't know. My lion rates are like very weird. It's like 1 in 3 or 4. It's been getting worse, which is weird because I've checked and I don't have any jumpers. I think it's just because, like, I can't really go anymore. I mean, I could go lower if I got my level 4s to level 3s, but like getting level 3s is so hard. I probably already have like 8 level 3s, which is a lot. I bet I got more. I got jumpers on Fallow. I usually do when I take forever to get respawns like that. What do you mean, like you want me to do the lions later? Is that what you're asking? Oh, my fucking tent's still in my inventory. Yeah, I can do lions. Let me get like 30 kills on Fallow, and then I'll switch over to lions for like an hour. Because I don't have too much time left. I only want to stream for like 3 hours today. I'm already an hour and a half in. If you're asking my lions are HM, then yeah, they are. Sorry, bro, I don't know what you're asking. Bad. Yeah, I got it. I understand that. I don't know, I love the lions a little bit. It's been a bit stiff on them. I should be getting a rare pretty soon too. I'm like, well, since I like finished my HM, I'm like 130 in now or something. And then before that, I probably was like 200 without getting a rare. For males, at least. Hopefully you get him soon, bro. You know, I've been getting a, like, the last 2 times I tried to stack down my, like, I tried to stack a great one to shoot on my map. The next time after I shoot my stack, I would get a great one again. Like, maybe they have like, a higher chance of spawning from, like, I've always thought that maybe great ones have higher chance of spawning from higher levels, but I can't, like, 100% confirm that. I mean, I guess that would you know, make sense, because HM, you know, affects them. I've got 7 lions on my main lake. The kills per hour isn't very good, but you're not going for a great one, you're going for a super rare, so the diamond rate is more important. If they added great one lions, I'd probably, like, make my diamond rate worse and shoot, like, 10. I'd probably also grind, like, 2 different lakes. I'd try to find a different lake that holds its respawns. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure onto that. All I know is, all mine, like all my wolves, for example, respawn from level 9s. Like every great one wolf I got respawned from a level 9. At least there was level 9s in the zone previously. I just feel like they might have a higher chance of spawning from bigger stuff. Now them respawning into bigger stuff though, I don't know how much that matters. My great one usually spawns in as like a fucking 3 after I kill him. Yeah, that was another mocha. Yo, what's up, Nolan? How's it going, bro? What's up, Hunter 22? Doing pretty good. How about you guys? Damn. Vertebrae shot. I did earlier. I was the only one I got on the stream. If I got 270, doesn't really matter that much. I already have 270 on chocolates, as well as a max 270 that I ended up shooting with the 300. Wait, I'm gonna do one more rotation, and then I'll go to the lions, I guess. The last hour. It's really like 30 lions in an hour. They respawn fairly fast. Oh, was actually 270. I don't know. I feel like I just shot too high, and too back. Yo, what's up, potato? Probably, if I'm gonna be realistic, 300. If I'm gonna be unrealistic and the new great ones that come out are easy, 400. They're pretty easy. The lions, like, they're pretty easy there, so it's... Some lakes keep their respawns though. What are you doing for the vid, bro? Oh, I got one earlier today. Yeah, probably buck. Depends on how much you play. Pretty realistic. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you shoot as well. Like, obviously, certain species are easier than others. Probably like randoms, Waylon. Probably the people that like don't even stream. Oh yeah, I mean fox and pheasant. Like fox is a little hard without HM. Nice, bro. Yeah, I mean on Saul's Weezing, it's probably not hard to do either. I think Fox's HM on Saul's is pretty easy. I would assume pheasant's somewhat the same. You just can't shoot very many. Nice, bro. I'll come back next. Yeah, I did. Alright, I might have this last leg to check, and then I'm gonna check 2 jumper zones, and then I'm gonna go do lines. fuck is that guy? Which red ones do you have? Do wolves then. Wolves are pretty easy. Yeah, I'd definitely say do wolves. Yeah, I shoot most of my fives with a 300, especially one like this because I know he's not gonna be 270 because he's got two different antlers. Because the fives aren't really that rare when you're doing HM. In fact, they're HM level fives are like less common or less rare than like golds without HM. Okay, I'm gonna check 2 jumper zones and move to lion for an hour. If I actually have jumpers in the zones, then I'll do one more rotation just to the respawn's perfect. I think it's nervous. Oh. Because I did that zone. Nice, bro. Well, good luck. The level 1? No. The other level 1 and missing 1. Thought he was in here. Maybe not. Yeah, bro. Good luck on your Fallow grind, man. No HM grinds are a little bit rough, but hopefully you get a good combo. Hopefully you have fun. Well, it's gonna be like either way. You could get lucky or unlucky, so I would just keep whatever ones you want, honestly. Yeah, I can. You level 1. Oh, I know that's the other level 1 is here. Speaking of, I'm gonna have to go there next. I'm pretty sure he's there. That's the 4th one. So that means I do only have 4. But I don't even have any jumpers, so at least not here. But I will check here because I'm pretty sure I got a 1 here. That's up to you, bro. I mean, the saw is like the smallest one, so I don't know, the impact might be minimal. But, probably, Waylon. I mean, if you're stacking, then yeah. If you're not doing HM, I mean, you could probably get lucky and get a level 1, but I guess you could also just get lucky and get a great one. Okay, so I have a level 1 here, level 1 here, I believe a level 1 here, and then 1 here, but I think I might have 2 here, so that's why I don't know if I have 4 or 5. There's a decent chance the one that I saw here is literally just the same one, and I saw the same one twice. That's if I have a level 1 here. I swear I have a chocolate level 1 here. Or the dark. It's one of like the darker furs. I mean, the solos, you should shoot them after you're stacked up pretty heavily, so they, you know, have the highest chance of shooting down. But also, the solos that are on this lake will stay on this lake. So you can shoot them. I'm 99% sure the solos on this lake always respawn this lake, because they always did for me, and they always do for everybody else that I know. The shooter kind of, well, leopards have home ranges like tigers. I just don't know how to abuse them, like I do for the tigers. There he is. There's a level 1 spiky guy, but no jumpers. All right, I guess off the lions. I'm 130 lion kills in. Well, 129. That's good, Brian. I believe those are basically level 1s, you know. Well, mine has like 2 different areas that it goes to, right? There's an area on the right and an area on the left. But I don't know if that could be one home range. Like, they could be connected, even though they're very far apart. So you kind of just have to, like, shoot them until you find ones yourself that you can consistently respawn. Or consistently harvest. Basically. Hunter. Preferably a blonde. Or a dark brown. If it's an albino, I'll be low-key salty because I already got one of those. And my albino lion that I have now is not with HM, so it's a lot more rare. I don't know what these ads are, bro. I might have to, like, change the category for the ads. Like, I don't even know why these ads are, like, allowed on YouTube. Like, I blocked the, like, gambling ads. But everything else, I didn't think they would actually show shit like that. Change time again. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to find those zones, feed zones are probably the best, but I don't know. Whenever I'm trying to hunt feed zones, they seem to just like chase after something instead of, you know, being good. That guy's supposed to be here. That's a new one. Of course, the first one I spot's a 9, bro. Back-to-back 9s. I don't think I'm even able to shoot this one with the tree. My tripod's in such a shit location. I didn't even know you about you, bro. Oh, he's coming toward me. Damn, well, happy birthday, bro. Early birthday. That's max score. There's 2 over there. Yeah, that's one that I'm on now. Okay. That's 3 kills. I'm not shooting very many lions, and the ones that I have that I'm not shooting are all level 4s and like a few level 3s. Yeah, if you don't have the tent DLCs, you should definitely get it. It's one of the more important ones. If you're on console, you get it for free, I think. Let's roll. To my count, there's 30 female and 30 male. Like, I think it's the same for everybody. Another troll, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, my only SR lion was from like 6 months ago, though. It was before I even HM'd them. Uh, it's it's literally just all these. All these and then this one. There's also some hidden lakes around here. Well, I don't know if I don't know if I'd call them lakes, but hidden zones, I guess. You're supposed to be here. I've always wondered what would happen if I'd shoot him, but I don't mind him to be that bad. Another 9. They've got respawns already. I get like so many 9s. The only problem is like most of them fucking troll. Like I didn't realize lions troll this bad until like I started grinding them, but holy fuck. It's like I swear you get 3 trolls for every diamond. Yeah, because this lake holds the respawns. Very rarely they'll jump off, but that's why I have every other lake tented or have a outpost near the lake so I can check them. The only place that I have like no tent set up at is like the hidden zones, but if I get one that bounces there, dude, it's just GG. Am I even able to get him? I know I got an 8. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Either one of them is gonna flee when I shoot the other. Yeah, no problem. My respawn's gonna be kind of scuffed because I didn't kill that one. Well, that's 133 kills and 42 diamonds if he makes it. If he doesn't, 41. I'm using the 375 for the lions. They flee so fast that you can't really get another shot on them with the 300, so the extra power kind of works in your favor. Like, lions are like the only species I'll use this gun on, except for moose. I think the 300 is better than everything else. Like, even tiger, the 300, the tiger are pretty slow and dumb. You can easily get 2 shots on them. Okay. I saw brown, I thought that was a fucking super rare, but just a light brown. There was so many things that used to do that. I do. Snow leopards a lot harder to HM than lions, though. Like, it probably only take, like, a few days to do lions. Well, I only know one other person that's HMing lions, and it didn't take him very long. Snow leopards? 10. 10, 5 males, 5 female. And then tigers have 16. 8 males, 8 females. Yeah, 4 and 4. I only leave 5s. You can probably get away with leaving 6s, but yeah, for me it's gotta be 5s. It's the lowest they go. I don't think so. You can probably honestly get away with like 4 6s, but the HM probably won't be that good. My HM with 3 level 4s and a level 5 are... I'll probably get one non-diamond for every 10 snow leopard kills I get. Should see what I spawned today. Like, not on stream, but like earlier. If you think a lion is crazy. Yeah. I might have to go look at them here in a second. Because... I don't know if I... Well, I'll know if I get respawns, because I'll see a new one that I didn't see the last time. But... yeah, I'll probably have to visit a few lakes, and I'll show that they're HM'd. What am I even doing, bro? That's not the one. Yeah, I've got 2 albino females, though, and 2 blonde females. So I don't really need to shoot females anymore. Unless I get a dark brown super rare, then I guess I have to go for 2 dark brown females. Which... probably fucking impossible, dude. You probably can't even tell. I could barely tell the... well, they're solo, so, like, they can jump off, right? But the best way that I can explain the snow leopards is it's like the 4-lake black bear thing, but you can't just set up on the lake, because it's not like an easy thing. Well, probably a brown cape. But yeah, like, mine respawns in the 2, like, well, I don't want to say 2 areas, because it's, like, pretty big areas, but it's usually on the very right side of the map or the very left side of the map. And if it's anywhere else, well, it occasionally can jump, which when it does is kind of annoying, but it's not nearly annoying as it spawning on top of an outpost, and then that's what happened to the one yesterday when I was shooting them on stream. It took me like an hour to kill the one because it was on top of the fucking outpost. Every time I'd spawn it, it'd spook. And because there's so many like rabbits and tar up there, you can never get the snow leopard fleeing warning call. It's always like one of the rabbit warning thumps. Nothing yet. Unless you count, lion diamonds. Probably, to be honest. I don't know, I really like the way my dark brown, because right now I have 2 blondes, a leucistic cape, and my dark brown lion. I really like how the dark brown lion goes. But whatever my next super rare is, it'll be in that multi-mount. Unless it's an albino. If it's an albino, it'll just go on the wall. Because I already have an albino in one. But the thing is, Rian, I can't make the guide because it's not a guide that most people can follow, right? Because you could give a crippled child that's blind like a controller or a keyboard and mouse, and you could HM fallow deer or black bear or stuff like that. It's not like something that's really easy. There's probably not very many people that are actually going to be able to do that. It's very difficult. Like, it took me 8 months essentially. Like, not 8 months strictly hunting them, but like 8 months shooting them over time to get my map HM'd. No, I didn't even really notice that they were mixed, but if they kept coming back to the feeder, they obviously weren't solos. I mean, even if they did coming back, they're mostly solos, but or if they could be solos, I meant to say. But yeah, I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I don't feel like that's one of the. If anything, feeders makes that easy. Albino, blonde, and dark brown. Why do you even set an alarm to wake up to shoot wolves? Uh, 3. I had a dark brown male that was level 7, my super rare, and then a blonde female. The others were initial spawns. Well, 2 of the female rares were initial spawns, another one was given to me from somebody else. I got respawns. I mean, it's not like crazy fun, but it's not like boring. It'd be crazy fun if I get it rare, bro. I'm due one. It's been like, well, 130 kills of male since I started my HM. Probably like 200 before. Who the fuck are you? Bro's stuck. Come on. Walk a little bit forward. Not that way. Of course, you'd be right in front of the tree, bro. Well, I got at least 2 of them. Wait, for what? Lion? I don't, but I mean, you could if you wanted. It's totally up to you. Open potato chip. Was it male or female, Ben? Yeah, just for a little bit more. Oh, it's a male. What level? I actually don't know which one you'd rather have. If you'd rather have a male or a female. Because, like, the females are pretty... Oh, I got both these, actually. So I must have, like, liver shot the other one. Yeah, I feel like the females are going to be more rare because you're not going to be shooting the females as much. Also, the neat thing about lion grinding is when you're HMing them, you literally don't have to claim anything. I don't do that for when I'm HMing Great One species, but for lions, you don't even have to do it, even if you like would for the Great Ones, because they claiming the kills does nothing. Because they don't have a Great One. Because pretty fast to shoot them down. Not yet. I haven't really looked for it though, the Skinner. I don't really like see a reason to look for it because they're just gonna say how to spawn it one day and it's not even gonna be it's not even gonna be rare anymore. Well, like it's cool, but I don't want to go to my way to get something that's most likely gonna be super common in a month or two. Like it just takes one person to figure out how to spawn it, or eventually the devs will just like say the exact thing that's needed, and then everybody will have however many you can max out, like possibly get. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did see somebody got a diamond one. It's pretty awesome. A lot of people are saying it's like cheated, but it doesn't look cheated. Like they're just hating on him for no reason. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I'm definitely not spending 98 hours on it though. E diamond. Alright, that one's not dead. Yeah, literally. Ooh, there we go. This is gonna be risky, but I should be able to take this guy out. Like, I shouldn't flee. No, where's that 8? There it is. Actually helped me. He turned into that shit. They died together. Oh, another troll. That was a bad troll too. I didn't have any before they made them insta respawn, because I didn't grind them. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Alright, Kraken. Have a good one, bro. Give me back. I got to jump. Since I just didn't get any other respawns. That's what, 15 lions in 30 minutes? Not bad. Not good, but there's no great one, so I get the speed doesn't matter too much. I'd rather have the efficiency. Alright. Yeah, I did have no jumpers, I just didn't see them. Because I know for a fact I have a level 3 here and he's just not in his zone. That's tragic, bro. Welcome back, Kraken. Yeah, I probably didn't even have jumpers. I probably just didn't get respawns. Good luck on that, Kraken. Yeah, I mean, you might as well grind the reindeer. You put them in the multi-mount at least. Not the... Basically the same thing. I'm not. I finished the Fallow grind. You wanted to see me do lions, I'm hunting lions. Uh... 4. I got the Mocha Big Rack, which is actually one of the ones I'm missing. One of the ones I wanted, so definitely not mad about that. Probably had about 50 troll lions as well. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get the... Oh, there's a 9. The Irish elk with the Mocha fur. But not been getting lucky getting that one. So I might as well just get all of them now. I'm only missing 3 combos after that one. That's only the 3rd Mocha I got in 36 Fallow Great ones, something like that. No, I only got 1 Fallow. I could have probably got another one if I stayed there, but... Yeah, I like Fallow, but I don't know, I like doing other stuff like this. Then people wanted to see lion. Where's T? I think I'm gonna get that guy. Nope, the bushes are made out of fucking titanium on Verhunga. I actually hate that about this map. That's like the only like downside. That and like the species count. Like the bushes are actually made out of titanium on this map. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Now mix, yeah. I started it like a couple months ago. I mean, it's been finished for a bit, but... On what map? I can give you a rough guess. I don't know exactly. Oh, nice. Leighton, probably 40 or 50 if I had to guess. Because there's definitely over 100 total, but I feel like there's more females than males. So I would say like 40 to 50, maybe a little bit less. There's not as many as you'd think there are. The moose grind is like so misleading. Yeah, like the bug that Throw got, Hunter. That's crazy. Maybe they're teasing new furs for the lions. Oh, 2 9s and an 8. I do the wolves, bro. The wolves are pretty awesome. Definitely think I botched that last one. I'm gonna still track him because I feel like I got non-vital, which kills him pretty fast with this gun. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know why I took that shot. I ain't gonna get nothing. I think he did, and then it said he said it reverted. He's just like a visual bug. Thought so. I definitely don't. I know I didn't like fully butch that guy. I think there was 30 males and 30 females. That's how many I have counted on my map. I don't know anybody else that grinds lion, so I can't ask them. Well, I do, but they're not awake right now. Here's 1 diamond. I supplied the wolves, bro. I think the wolves are pretty fun, and they're pretty easy too, and the furs are very good. Oh, there's not that many of them on Yukon. There's only like 30 to 40 wolf zones on Yukon, which is the map that you should do them on. I haven't yet, no. Ooh, max score. Watched him though. Yeah, but you like the silver fallow and the chestnut bear, so your opinion is irrelevant. Sorry, bro. Just how it works. Those furs are the top bum furs. Wait, do you get one, Kraken? What you get? I hope it's a twin soul. I hope it's a twin soul. I hope it, like, silences you. What the fuck is this other lion dead at, bro? Oh, Gravehide. Bro wanted Gravehide. I'm so glad that everybody like has unanimously agreed that Gravehide is just mid, even though it looks cool. It's just a worse version of Fallow. Okay, so far, not claiming this one, I'm pretty sure this was an 8. But so far we're at 148 lion kills, counting this one, and 47 diamonds. I'm doing pretty good. Yo, what's up, Ethan? Welcome, bro. And, nice. Nice, Ben. That's awesome, bro. Do you have anything to like multi-mount it, or are you just gonna kind of just put it wherever? Yes, I do, bro. Is your Gravehide like max score, Cork? I swear I was doing like the lodge tours and somebody had a Gravehide that was boss and it was, I swear it was max score. I don't know if that was you or like maybe somebody else has a botched Gravehide. Like, how many do you have without dupes, Kraken? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, maybe it was two people because I swear I saw one that was max score. 5 no dupes. Or hopefully you get all 9 without dupes. That'd be awesome. A 5? What? Fuck is that guy, bro? I mean, that guy's new. At least it's a big estimate 5. So it's not like tiny. Nice, Ethan. I mean, it's not that uncommon to get um the like first 5 of a species that has 9 without getting dupes. I think that's pretty normal. Yeah, I was honestly expecting you to get 6, bro, and 8. I'm about to get up like a 10. Every single one, all 6 are gonna spawn as a diamond next rotation or some shit, bro. Like the shit that happens to be on tigers. I'll get like a random 6, and then the next rotation will be 4 diamonds. Oh, I know like the other one is that I didn't kill. There, get him. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's the last one, right? Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got one more. Oh, silver? The fuck? Like the tiniest fucking lion ever. Um, shoot it with the drilling rifle. It has it gives like credit, right? That's like 5 to 9. Shoot it with the rifle, not like the shotgun though, and be careful because I've seen people they shoot it with they load the wrong one and they shoot it with like a fucking slug. I would try. Which ones do you not have, Ethan? I mean, you can shoot with a slug if you want. Just make sure you know which one's loaded. I don't even know if the slugs would give you credit though. Yeah, and make sure you take it while he's moving too. 2 9s, an 8, another 9. Let's go. I told you, the whole fucking next wave is gonna be 9s. Another one, bro. Yeah, if you don't have the fox, go to do the fox, bro. The fucking titanium bush. Okay, thank you. He's moving. I'm about to say the titanium bush is gonna make some of these impossible. All right, bro. That's what I didn't get. It's not very good at range for the tigers or the lions. I got very far range. Honestly, you should, Hunter. Best great one. Yeah. Rip. I did that as well. I shot a max score chocolate with the 300. I thought the next one's just the lion straight up, dude. I used to, but they jumped away from hunting pressure, bro. I don't know where they went, so I'm not gonna go look for them. I used to have 2. And it's like impossible to find the 2 females, whereas the lions I can just go look for any lion that's not a 4 or a 3. And like if another one spawns as a 4 or 3 and jumps, then it's whatever. Nice, this guy ran all the way out here too. He was also a diamond. Diamond number 50 on the lion grind. Yeah. I'm not like a big. I don't really want a super like crazy for lion. It's not like my top priority next, but a lot of people wanted me to grind lion, and I don't mind doing it. So if I do get one, hopefully it's anything but an albino, to be honest. Which, you know, lowers hunting pressure, I guess. I only have 3, but I actually like the male lion rares. I actually like the dark brown, to be honest. No, they got dark brown. Yeah, blonde, dark brown, albino. But I already have an albino. What am I being attacked by? What a dickhead. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you. Because you're a level 6. I don't even think I've shot any more capes since I've said that. That I was trying to HM them. So probably not very good. I like a 1 in 150 or 200, whatever the default one is. With no HM. I think I've got 3 stacked on my map right now. My problem is I don't have any zones because I shoot like 4 per zone, so I never have fucking... Never keep the zones, I just blow out instantly. Well, I keep the zone, but it moves somewhere else. I do maybe croc sometimes. Probably soon. Well, maybe not soon, but like maybe this game. That wasn't very many. I barely even moved the hunting pressure. Yeah, but I can get like, if I actually played, the 1 month I tried my hardest to get as many great ones possible in last month, I got like 80 in a month. So now that half that is boosted by a new great one coming out. But like if I hunted just whitetail and fallow for a month, bro, I'd have over 100 in the month. Yeah, hunting the same thing over and over and over is pretty fucking boring. Especially when it's like a grind. You're kind of just reliving the same exact image. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten like 120, I think. I only had like 60 great ones before the wolves came out. But I also didn't stream then, so I didn't really play the game that much. That's good. Dude, I'm telling you, the lions are like the nastiest troll, bro. I've gotten like, what, at least 10 trolls? Yeah, moose are pretty good, bro. I like moose. A lot of people don't grind moose like that. Yo, what's up, Jennifer? Yeah, it just sucks. Like I think I've gotten somewhat lucky in my 25, and I think I've still got 17 or 18 spider axe and quad paddles in that number. I've only got 2 typicals, 1 50/50, and like 4 big racks. No, I moved over to the lions now. Fuck, you wanted to see lions. Hey, there's a 9. Motherfucker, if I troll too. Oh, there's 2. Well, what is that? That's not even a 9 estimate, but that's a guaranteed troll. Well, technically not, but might as well be. No, we don't have Great One Lion, sadly. but there is super rares. And I missed that guy. I don't like the quad paddles. The only one I like it on is the two-tone, and I already have that. That was my first ever Moose Crate one. I think my last, like, what? Maybe 10 of my last 15 or whatever. Or like 12 of my last 15 have been spider racks. And then 2 quad paddles. I've got like 3 real racks in the last 15. Like, the spider racks aren't even that bad. Like, they look good. It's better than, like, the spoon rack Fallows and, like, the, you know, cluster rack whitetails, but you just get so many of them that after a certain point, it's not really fun. Honestly, yeah. I feel like they do just to, like, fill it up. It's very, well, back when Moose came out, it was very rare. Because, like, I wouldn't say there's any truly shit Moose combos. But, like, now there is so many. It's because it feels like they're trying to add too many furs and, like, too many rack variations. So there's always 1 or 2 that are, like, significantly worse than the rest. Yeah, typical is my favorite for Moose. I don't have either of my favorite combos for Moose. I used to really like the spruce typical, but I think I definitely like the two-tone and the speckled more now. But I don't have either of those. There we go. Diamond number 53. Yeah, but it's kind of realistic at least, which a lot of people liked. 9. 8. The oak is good. Oak's probably my 3rd favorite fur. It's a toss-up between the oak and birch at 3rd. I think I'm gonna lean toward oak though, just because the 50-50 oak gives it a little bit of an edge. But the spider rack is better on the birch. The quad paddle's better on the oak, but the quad paddle sucks on both those furs, to be honest. I don't know, I like my quad paddle oaks. The birch is better with the typical. The typical is definitely better on the birch. The big rack's better on the oak. And the 50-50, obviously, the birch doesn't have one. Two-tone, speckled, oak, birch, ashen, spruce. I think that's my top. That's the rankings. The two-tone is good, bro. Definitely the best one. Almost everybody says it is too. I don't know. All the moose furs are pretty good. There's not really any bad ones. I just don't like the spruce. I don't think it's as good as some. It's really good with the typical, and it's really good with the big rack. But it's not very good with the quad paddle or the spider. Whereas like Ashen's pretty good with the spider. I don't think it's pretty good, but it's not bad. The two-tone is actually the only one with the quad paddle that I like. And I don't really like it, it's just I don't hate it. Yeah, but the quad paddle doesn't really go with any of them. I like the speckled, yeah. Like 15 to 17. Fuck. Yeah, I know it was a diamond. Most of my lions are diamonds at this point. Yeah, they all either seem to be diamonds or trolls. Like I get like my diamond is like 1 in 3.5, but my 9 rate is probably like 1 in 2. There's so many fucking trolls. This guy's back. Speaking of troll, but this guy's probably gonna troll. Oh, a new respawn. I don't know. Somebody's probably got better. I know I could get mine better. Where the fuck's that guy going? Titanium bush. I don't even have the quad paddle Ashen yet, bro. I'm missing a lot of moose combos actually. But that's because half of them are the same fucking one over and over and over. Nice, bro. Probably not. You can usually, if you see their leg, I'll be able to tell. My albino is no HM, so I shot all the legs. It's pretty easy to tell him. He was in the fucking open. I think he was at this lake, I believe. I shot him from this blind. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Well, thanks, man. I have a couple big estimate twos. For best HM though, you should probably leave the small ones only. There it is, fucking titanium tree again, dude. It's not even a tree, it's like a bush, bro. Yeah, I know, but I didn't think it would jump like the second I go back up. They're like foxes and like raccoon dogs and stuff, right? Where you can shoot them and then they'll like fall over and get back up. But I didn't expect them to get back up that fast. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you get him soon, bro. Hopefully he's the fucking Stitch so you can start grinding some actual great ones, bro. Yeah, like fucking 1,000 great ones next year if you don't get this Stitch. Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of them that make diamond at 2. I've got like at least 5 or 6 diamond level 2 Capicalis. It's probably because the Leucistics always score top. I'm not like 100% on that, but they probably do. Yeah, most of them have, most 2s have 3 to 4 estimate or 4. I feel like I've got like a few like diamonds with that estimate. I don't know why I said Stitch. You don't need Stitch, you need Brindle. It was me that needed Stitch. Hopefully you don't get another Stitch. For some zones I did, but not all of them. Like I've answered that question at least 150 times. Yeah, hopefully you don't get a 5th Stitch, bro. That'd be so fucking bad. But yeah, I didn't find all of my drink stones, but I found most of them. That's how I figured out that I was missing 2 level 5, or I had 2 level 5 solos I didn't know about. That were, I'm pretty sure, initial spawns. Which one do you have alive? Is it like that fucking whitetail still? Oh, yeah. How long have you had that guy alive? fucking titanium bush again, bro. There's no way the bullet doesn't go through that. It's a cluster rack though, isn't it? Well, that makes sense why you don't like it. That rack sucks. Come on, what is that, troll? Oh, it's Kinsko. Okay. I don't hate Kinsko, but well, I like the big rack, but it's so common. Like, yeah, I've gotten probably like 5 big, like not even, definitely more than that. I probably like 6 or 7 big racks and like 8 cluster racks. Like I barely get any like good racks. I never actually killed a mule deer. Well, I did. I killed 2 and they just respawn in the same zones. So I guess just claim it and hope it doesn't like swap around with the males and stuff. Well, I like the big rack. It's just the problem is I've seen it too many times. I just need to get the 50-50s. I'm missing 3 of the 50-50s and I have everything else. I got one of the more rare 50-50s. That's probably the second rarest 50-50. I got the short typical, but I feel like the blade typical is like so rare, bro. I never see it. Of course, that was Thrill's first ever whitetail, bro. Like I got so lucky with his whitetails. He got like 3 good racks in a row. Insane. And I'm missing the drop tine cluster 50-50, which I feel like is not that rare. I see that one pretty often. Then the short blade, which is fairly common as well. But I don't have either. Yeah, I feel like the drop tine and the short rack, they're not like rare, but they're definitely not common. Like I've only got 1 of each in like 16 or 17 whitetails. Which 50-50 did you get? Or I actually like used to think that 50-50 could be any of the racks 50-50. Except the big racks, I never seen that one. I thought that there was a chance I could get like a typical drop tine, but that would have been so cool, but there's only 4. Oh, yeah, I feel like that one's the most common one. And I still haven't got that one. How many great ones do you think you could get in a year, Cork, if you just literally only hunted for? Did all that for fucking 2, bro. Literally did all that for 2 fucking birds. I hate the grass so much, man. Okay. Okay, that didn't even move any of the pressure. It's still dead zone. Alright, I'm gonna shoot whatever lions are here, then I'm probably gonna get off. I've streamed like 30 minutes more than I wanted to. Alright, it's something to eat. I haven't eaten since lunchtime. Yeah, I haven't killed that many whitetail, but I've only actually got one on my whitetail grind, and it wasn't even when I was HM'd. It was like, well, almost 2 years ago now, when I was trying to get a great one randomly. I came back to the game, and I thought the fucking, in the very beginning of 2024, and I thought the only great ones in the game were the red deer and the whitetail still. I'm like, the red deer didn't get anything. Let me go try whitetail. And I ended up getting a super rare and a super troll mela, but no great one then. And then I got the random mela right one I spawned, mela super I spawned on late, and not really, Hunter. Yeah, my diamond rate on whitetail is like not that good. I feel like it should be way better. I don't have any level 2s. I don't think. Unless they're like hidden zones on Revendule. Me or Buck? Or you probably have to shoot some of the level 1s. You probably have to get like spike level 1s. Oh, probably like 33k on this account? I don't know. I shoot somebody with a 300. I know I had like 1,000 something before I reset. Might have been a little bit less than that. I'm not too sure on that, but I'll show you the exact number here in a second. It could, but you could also get lucky and it not take forever. I got 2 diamonds in a row record. Yeah, once you get the last one though, that's like when it gets really difficult. Okay, apparently we just got everything as 9s this rotation. Did I get literally only 9s this respawn wave? What? That's 5 9s. How many do you shoot? Do you shoot any with the 300? Orc or no? No, the only cape rares are Leucistic and Albino. Oh, I'm gonna hit him with that. Yeah, see, that's why I like the problem with me. I shoot like all of mine with a 300 unless they're like big rack fallow or big rack whitetail, and they're easy to shoot. Okay, this is probably my last kill, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I nearly shot my. If my mellow wasn't the only male in the zone, I would have shot him with a 300. Same with my purple gray. Like the black golds, I kind of knew, but the second one I definitely knew. But the first one was like I kind of just like took a guess. Like it's different, so I'm guessing it's black gold. All right, all right. That's 4 diamonds in a row. That's crazy. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll tell you how many diamonds I have exactly, Cord. Just look in the Discord. All right, guys, see ya.